The minister has disingenuously stated that this bill is about helping local newspapers, when in fact the parliamentary budget officer, who is a non-partisan figure of this place, has reported that actually this bill, to the tune of 75% of the funding, will go toward CBC, Bell Media, and Rogers. These are the three big broadcasters. I'd like to ask the minister, does that sound like newspapers to him? Because it sure doesn't to me. And to the honourable member who went before me, to his point, our local newspapers in ridings like Lethbridge, where you have towns like Picture Butte or Coaldale or Colehurst that are trying to make a go of it with one journalist, this bill leaves them out in the cold. And there are hundreds, if not thousands, across this country that are in a similar boat. So does that sound like supporting local news to the minister?
The Honourable Minister.
Well, that's a big rich coming from the person that quoted the tech giants all the time. She was using their speaking points all the time from day one, Madam Speaker. That's really rich coming from her. We're there to support mediums in all communities. And also, if you look at the example in Australia, the system we're basing ourselves on.
I want to remind the Honourable Member for Lethbridge she had an opportunity to ask a question. Whether she likes the response or not, she shouldn't be heckling or trying to ask other questions. The Honourable Minister.
That was very impolite, Madam Speaker.
I would ask the Honourable Member for Lethbridge, if she doesn't want to abide by the rules of the House, then she can step out of into the lobby instead and air her views there. The Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker. So when we look at the example of Australia, which is similar to our bill.
Again, the Honourable Member for Lethbridge is not really respecting the rules of the House. And if she continues, she will not be recognized for any questions or comments for the rest of the day. The Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So as I was saying, in Australia, when you look at the results at the end of the day, when all the deals were concluded, proportionally, small media got more money than any of the big media. That's a big example.
Oh, the Honourable Member for Lethbridge will not be recognized for the rest of the day. A point of order, the Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Madam Speaker, even in a heckle, the member from Lethbridge used a very unparliamentary word. And I know you've already indicated that she wouldn't be recognized, but I do believe she owes an apology for using the word lie.
Honourable Member for Lethbridge, does she want to, can she please apologize? I'm acknowledging you to apologize, and I would ask the Honourable Member to rise.
I said that the minister lied.
And I'm asking the Honourable Member to apologize.
I'll apologize for using that word. He misinformed the House.
I would ask I would remind the Honourable Member that that apology is not quite what we were looking for. But again, I do want to remind all members that there is a respect for that there are rules of the House, and the rules of the House is to respect the members who are speaking, whether we like the answers or not, and to be challenging the chair and not respecting the rules of the chair is not acceptable as well. And so I just, again, want to reiterate that the honourable member will not be recognized for the rest of the day for questions and comments.
It is my duty to interrupt the proceedings at this time and put forth the question on the motion now before the House. The question is as follows.
Mr.
Holland, seconded by Mr. Rodriguez, moved that in relation to Bill C-18, an act respecting online communications platforms that make news content available to persons in Canada, not more than 5 further hours shall be allotted to the stage of consideration of Senate amendments to the bill.
Shall I dispense? No. That at the expiry of the 5 hours provided for the